Hello everyone, this is Isabel. I'm at Mobile World Congress 2025 in Barcelona. And today I'm joined by a legend of the industry. She's the founder of SES, she's on multiple boards, she's the founding president of the Global Telecom Women Network, and many, many other things, the one and only Candace Johnson. Candace, welcome to my hot seat, finally.
Well, Isabel, it is so nice to be with you. Thank you for that lovely introduction. And you know, you are a legend too in our industry. So we have very exciting things to talk about, I think, today. So I'm
Yes.
looking forward to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've been spending your whole career in satellite, in space. What do you think the satellite in space, what role does it play at the moment in the mobile industry?
So I have indeed been spending my life in space, but of course, when you're in space, you're in telecoms, you're in datacoms, you're in broadcasting, you're in AI, you are in everything. Satellite touches so many things. But what's so much fun, because I also was on the founding team of Iridium, if you can believe it, and also worked very, very hard with Mike Short, another legend, to get Iridium into the GSM MOU. At that time, it wasn't even the GSMA, it was the MOU, and we got that. And that was, 30 years ago, but in the meantime, not so much happened. And for somebody who's in space and who could very much see that, space satellites help for backhaul, for edge, for all of this stuff, it was just surprising to me that the mobile industry did not embrace, space and satellites. Well, about 3 or 4 years ago, people got excited about direct-to-device. Now, we've been having direct-to-device, also for 30 years, but, it's become more accessible now. So it's very exciting, to see this. Really, it is not only about direct-to-device, it's also about data, it's about IoT, it's about gathering big data, analyzing it with AI, and you can do all of this only really with space if you want to have global trends, etc. So I was talking last night with Sunil Mittal, who, here again, he's been a fabulous legend in our industry, but he also, invested in OneWeb. So, the satellite consortium. Everybody is starting to understand that there are tremendous synergies between space and mobile, and there will be even more.
So you and I, Candace, we're very passionate about encouraging more women to join the industry. It's so interesting to see that many more women now are at the head of telcos and technos. What's your view on that?
I am so excited. I think that, Isabel, so many of us have been at the heads of our various companies. But normally it was because we are entrepreneurs, and so we were starting the companies, and then we would go on the board, or whatever. But here we're really seeing that, women executives are coming up through the ranks, and, if you look at Orange, if you look at BT, if you look at Telenor, if you look at Eutelsat, if you look at the ITU Secretary General, if you look at SpaceX, the president and COO is Gwynne Shotwell. So, we have this plethora of really exceptional talent at the helms. And then, of course, all of these young women, and Isabel, you have been such a luminary in bringing young talent, not only women, but young talent to the fore. And this is their time. So it's all very, very exciting.
It's very inspiring as well to listen to the young generation speak and express their vision for the future. I think it's a great time. It's very inspiring.
It really is. They were all born digital, so they've got, leap years ahead of us. And, for them, and this is, of course, I think when we were growing up in the industry, nothing is impossible, which is great. When I started SES, it was the world's first private transporter satellite. I didn't know it was impossible. I didn't know that I was going to have to go up against all of the telco monopolies, all of the broadcast monopolies, all of the industrial policy monopolies. But, when you're young, you just say, okay, well, I'm going to do it. So it's great that we have this lovely young generation.
Yes. And we're both part of GTWN, Global Telecom Women Network, that you founded. And every year you create this amazing yearbook. a compendium of incredible articles written by women from all over the world. And this year it's entitled Digital Humanism.
Yes.
Tell me why it's so important.
Well, you know, the GTWN, Global Telecom Women's Network, we've always focused on thought leadership. And we've been able to kind of take, you know, the bird's eye view and the 360 view. I am a satellite person after all. And what we see is that if we do not now make a statement that technology serves, but it is not the end game, and that actually the human has to be at the center of all of this technology. And so this is why, and thank you so much for also writing a wonderful article, about the young generation in digital humanism. This is why we are really, really pushing this. And last night at our welcome cocktail, we honored Matt Scrandred, the CEO and board member of the GSMA, still until April. And, you know, we said that he really had been the face of digital humanism, you know, for these last 10 years. And he has created a culture of people, which we think is very important. Now, that's what we wanted to honor and to recognize last night. So, you know, for all young people and not young people, let us all try to remember that it is the human that is at the center of all of this technological revolution.
Candace, you're amazing. You know I'm one of your biggest fans. I'm so happy I've got you on my camera. I think we should do that regularly because I think you have a lot to say to the industry, which is very important, and you're an amazing person and a true inspiration.
Isabel, thank you so much. You know, it's an honor to be on your program, and I would love to come back.
Okay,
thank you.
Super,
okay.
super. Thank you, Candace.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for watching, and until my next Hot Shot.